Your voice always matters. It's in a program where you're very, very interactive. A brand new kwami bia kwenyano na onso wa friend na watch wadrin any de kwan so de amaya amanyosem titiru ana yeba bedi ho enkomo. It's your voice always matters. We are live on your Multi TV Dege Boss Sana TV. We are streaming live on Facebook and then on YouTube. And the Facebook no asasan kakra it's message obeko Ben Inkum bibi Ben Inkum was subscribing so ebeboa pa na dane dan nyina se de misika no your comments no aya na ehia pa na share na afoforo nso enya bi na omo nso enhwe na dane dan nyina betena edwuma kuo bi and so yasene me de bibi asi ebro from Monday to Friday and you be as a very own Server Dr. Apia Herbal Center Okumasin in the Ashanti region kwada so bola kesiem to be precise and kan be bia na ni TV any Odo TV e wo no wasese wani afra say tesi so social spectacle and san wetimi akenkan anasa san wetimi atrede a fabro betene te ede amount ade an so so nko won na ni hwanum ene se on fa dro bi enso wani no so on fa haban bi ntare wani no so dem obem wadro wonom na pass through your veins a ho ene be ye magic works no enye no nko abema waye mre e wo mpam me sexual weakness, syphilis, gonorrhea, typhoid, low blood pressure, high blood pressure, asthma, diabetes is a crowd or the abodan for a drawing in ababe count any chronic disease yare awakwa enkodano or the bus of Dr. Apia na swear ya or betting the ede amount. It is to America Center and find the number no and that TV no eso no 0547664872 0547664872 so Dr. Apia say so on fire no mama na sha fire na on fa na adrie if you dey ani e ko Congo ointment aba adwaman so nipa epu agusu a wan kokora wan kwantema wunya bi ento oba se wokọ ayie wokọ engagement wokọ wedding na we apam atare ama na wuntimi nyi wa wam there be and say heat rashes and in san wa bi ayeden agugugu ho enti wuntimi enyi wo ho atare bi kora aba yesa yesha wuntimi enye den enhye mekanfo ye Congo ointment and edi ama honemani sansan kaka re yam kolese mampele ni nyina ni mema especially da meka security agencies no immigration custom officials police soldiers mu hia bi pa because mon pabo anu mu cheche obi wo ho yitu wana krama ya ba be fa nantem apropro nantem nka ni nyina unya Congo ointment a wo de srasra benya o we de back it's from number no and the screen no eso no na from okwa herbal shop anasa pharmaceutical companies bia ubenya Congo ointment na chese we use na ohwe ode no aye kama me free ho so dia na we ekwama galamseyers drivers even ye no cry yete ha no onponko brufie na wusisi achi upechi ukotodwe ni nyina oya me kanfo Sokoto Balm ana ediama wakofie wi a wa cleanse your body no na chese wapo ne wapo so no be be ho ye oya no na de Sokoto Balm no wo de afa 5 a kama oda ade anchi no na wanya energy no times 3 na asa de akọ wadwuma so na wakọ yenti me kanfo Sokoto Balm ema ye maame mu a omuta didwa omu mu no Sokoto Balm ana oba wotena secha wo de 5 a baby a ujonku no joints no ni nyina chese ebeye magic works no e de amount na ade ye chen watimi akudwa so akọ didwa kama na the celebrate dey o pe baby aye wedding engagement parties house parties birthdays barbecue parties some year adwuma nkuo na o pe ye conference or papa edi wudwuma me kanfo Star Lodge e de amount ho ana isi obi edi nani ekire na okwa akodi ni dwuma okwa ho a very good serene environment omo ultra modern machines omo gym center okwa omo rooms no so a king size bed and queen size bed China for de ni bia wucha rubber under so no wachi nyina oya conference hall no so ebetimi afa capacity of 200 to 300 it's unpewe opeden giant screen and a conference hall and as a projector obetimi ade adi udwuma ni nyina Star Lodge unpewe na apede compound ne so eso unpeso be use rooms unpeso odi udwuma bia Star Lodge ana for ni kire say dwuma koi and so yasene BBSC ebremo Monday to Friday. It's mestre say jibre na ene yentina say because your voice always matters when it comes to politics and then social issues. It's mestre say jibre na tena ho na yenko yenim ewa ha saying And then again, the number that we guys are using for this particular show is 0592136077. When the story keeps on popping up, that's the number I'll be sending your ideas, your thoughts concerning the stories we guys are discussing right here in the studios of Hana TV. It's Mesresa Yenesa Nafa Emma Mepa na Yebekwe. Okay, currently I have in the studio with me our very own Evans Ewaha NDC Communications team member Owaha aka Achiamehene onye nipa foforo Ewaha or mention nti yebeko na mama na kwaba but before then no ene yenye hoho onye hoho oye hoho nso onye hoho if you do ya na yawo no the classy and the charming queen the one and only Mr. Bonimrane say or your relationship coach. Bancho muntie ni or your relationship coach. So I worry practice kurempa mami we dey na nutu ma pa na wakama no hu efeye the one and only Ohima Benz ene waba besra yen e wa ha na enye ne nko a na de aka no yen fa nse fridge ye wi a ye de nyina ebema mo ti mami nko mo ho na mema omo akwaba se bibia mu ladies first na e won sanse me bo eye achiame hin dinti mami nko achia achiame hin eho na mema no akwaba bira
minia
memo akwaba
mejo so na pomi de
nyame adum I hope so ho ye pa
adum ni ahwe ne nyame adum se de bia meka se adechi se ya eni bibia ye se ye beda nyame asese ode ache
okay
eno da isiri pe bia
yeah
emfaso ba so
yeah
emfaso
me da yeso no exercise some people will start
oda ne de emfanya adwuma but Ghana ni bi ani age and know that we feeling and Ghanaians woman na ere fikrasi your problems e okro
sure
there be ana make say do national team football e was say ye ma ye ni bre ye ma inke kom because no pe ne betima ma ye ere fi adwenwen nyina na aka abo masoman na yetimi a fight a common goal na ma bibia tima e come know that in common me kai ka kire o say first half no ye be steady game go bia ma me say okay
okay ni nyina wa okay ni nyina
because first half no the way careers me hwe ne tactics na ye be holding on to the game no na second half no Semenyo benya ni day I made mention of Semenyo benya ni day what I got it wrong and some can say Semenyo be shegu but unfortunately no ono ne nya man of the match e game ni mo na me expect at least a 2-0 score line e game ni mo but ye nya ne sa ni nya one still at 3 points no and this particular work up ni ya groupings ni parents no say unya 3 points kwa no one consider goals baby it me ma unya one of the third best placed teams in Ibi. It me at the qualify call round of 32 about what I say so a good see it me your first 3 points yeah there to ya subsequent games no nya me bet me afefe na it me ashe na be bet me come
all right medo wase mama called the one and only the classy and the charming queen Ohima Benz okay she siweni mame aha so for appear the message I was so sure pa
sana kwa me see me nti me
Debbie
me sure
fashe
akamate okay
emo akwaba Ohima Benz
yeah
I hope say bibia boko
already atom bibia ya boko
onyamre da o beauty na beauty hey ekria
sabete engosra ne ye adwuma
oh very good
be say eja masaba
yeah wasaba waba atenase very good
program bibi besi eja
yes yewie
me no batan ya be she dwumedie ya se na ye me de eye mahoho ase dwumedie kesese me sha ase na me call ya na engu se mpokra no se kokra na asan babie edin no a ye de sha ase no eno an e de ato so enti minti na se me mma dwumedie so sha ase ache minti me mai na me se ne de ma me to mfa ha na me mra me fie na me mra na eja yemfo do me bodom mechia eye papa me chia ne pa na me share no se eja me ba ye ne so wasa je me feso na wo ka blasters asem dem me se dan nimbo mu sa de but at least ma me ka bibi kakra na me ni me krani bo on de na me pesenka ye be ko me pesenka ye pafie ntam yes initial stage me empire no because I saw my Ghana no ye bibia spirituality bibia is spiritual and the man me bufu kakra because board ye at least obi a wokobo bia no bia nim say adwene me chance ye adwene ho adwuma because adwene mu da ho ne bibia ye okay a ombetimi abo enya hunhum se mo behyenkom
te say eye prophet adom che dua
bi omo be ha enti e basa na emmoa but what you say but money players in nkasa mon cycle wo mo di omo hia mo fama wo mo omo nye training team play nye adwuma wonya boa pass ma wonua mo ne kama but some de be spiritual dia why say the woman trim see yasha come ne kwa de ne ye ko wi ni aba no it doesn't work like that but me trust them say there be me san so na me di o minor bro but enra ne de ye do bodom but me sre ye president of the land we ya chopper kese because bo na nkomo ne be fam say na me mamudi na be di we fam nye sure say kan na ye topics ne ho
e ka ho pa but yen discuss it
yes me sre enra bo no ne wiase nyina ehwe match na ni wo ho pa blasters de no
sure
because dudu na suro yen enti na ni wo ye ho pa ye nuanum Nigeria phone be cry free Nigeria buy e be support ye ma ne ye enti na ka ha
yeah Mr Easy ne papa
nya na Morrison mu ni nyina ko ye enti na ya ne ye tie man mu ne de ye de enti ankobi ti ye de support no ene support ye to t-shirt no ne ye twen say ye be hwe bi but ye ntimi ahwe me tie me anya bi ahwe because ye dum light
blackouts
ye dum light nyame enim ne kura ni light no modum ne de ankoyi ankoyi kura no ne ye regret ni pains a ye fa mu do omo wini ye eye ni gisam ba mesre ye mampanyi ene ye mpanyifo say e mo saje ni bi nsibiem because ye are wo sam ye ni ngu asesem say ye man gina okon no ne ye di akoma pa ne wodo air train se e be hwe bie anajo 11 obi e train se o be hwe bie obu no ma ade chi obekọ adwuma but wo train se o be hwe bo oni bi na ani je nya celebrate se e be hwe ye se e be wini ekwa ye train ahwe na baabi enya bi ahwe no ankoyi eno ni ade e wo ho a mani anje wo side that no almost supporting players, you know. Your vice president Kobe, like it was nice, many but it needs to repeat it. Your next match, you know. ABCB more Ghana for the before because pressure was sister every day. Board near the release it pressure kakra and any dear council. Me for feed the cassia soon do me dear cassia, you say quite cheap. Aha, and in Pediphone tea no money sama.
Okay, all right, Yamin Shrown so next or Hima Benz, the classy and the charming queen, no. And I'm saying, well, yeah, quite a name. Said that Mr. Maybe you've heard, you've seen, but I don't have better understanding of it. Maybe so, maybe as you know, into your ideas, your thoughts, your knowledge about the stories, and we'll be to me to Adrian channel for 0592 13677. It's only WhatsApp and SMS. So the power making kind in at the amount. Blasters, ye be pa. This one says Blasters win, proves government is doing well. Jerry Ahmed should admit it, and it's coming from a Mahama Ayarega, a majority leader, and it didn't same way about Beto. And this one says, and Rad said that Miss no, so stories in Yabani and we are carry forward because yet me pulli molex. Abra, you are eager to listen to these stories. That's the of time. Yent me and we know. Yabesa atwa so. Tienra de yen we know may say bobo biso ewaha na ye the new ones no so atwa so. Well, this one says. Afanyoma can comment Agboza for road project inspections says pay the contractors after the comments into Yabebo Erem Ewoho. This one says government wants no contractors on Accra Temamoto Way and Pokuasi project, and it's coming from the same road Mr. Kwame Agboza and I didn't same way about so. And the Oforiata controversy majority in parliament sparks new elections debates in Ghana. Yebebo era ehopa or because of the green card now wajeno ehun sensem bebre. So Keno Foriata oba and as it will stay in United States of America yebebo ni nyina edi amount. And then car CEO suspension. The CEO himself accepted he was wrong and apologized before me and other officers. Health Minister Kwabena Minta Akando and the same way Ababe Tuja. And then chaos between the base Ghana First, led by veteran Kumawood actor Kofi Edu, popularly known as Ejako, and then Obogu Youth Yedimunsem and so Ebe Bremo. And then this one says Kevin Taylor descend on Attorney General Dr. Dominic Ayene over plea bargain on Chairman Untumi's case. Owie answer United Party Alan Kodje maintain ne camp no so wasoja pa e de agu nsemben ana Kelvin Taylor aka fa ho ye de nyina e bremo na sansem na Kelvin Taylor kai no akopie eye Hobson Adoye camp na yesi ekutia wo hoi enim nura so eye Hobson Adoye ana na Kelvin Taylor e refer to ana asa hwan ye de munsem ebe bremo pa and then eno ebo video bi e wa ha eye lawyer Morris Ampao and somehow can concerning Chama Untumi the case kwafa ye Ibrahim Mahama and so on sensem sansem no ana akodru ye prophet kumchacha ne camp ne nsem ana kumchacha waba beka ede afa ye lawyer Morris Ampao ho na ye kwa anim dia ye honorable Kenakumpre kwa Japan ye nyina ye nim se wa make comments about ye Aferi military hospital no ho ye be je reference kakra ewo ho na yewia honorable Dr. Ayu Afriye ye nyina ye hu se ono na okopie mu ewo Aferi military hospital ho one MP Fatman we beja South Shelichei ene ni executives na ensemben ana honorable Dr. Ayu Afriye e de abeto abra Kenakumpre kwa Japan edin sembi ebetu dwa and I quote so both parties didn't do the right thing for the country and some honorable Kenakumpre kwa Japan ebetu na say NDC NPP nyina Aferi military hospital no na they don't even care about it yedimu ebebro and then say seminar kwa kopie wo Afia Schwarzenegger ne camp and semben an waka fa honorable Kenakumpre kwa Japan ho yede ebebremo na sanitation flooding koso ewo Ghana ha ya kan ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de betu ye Ghana fo nyina anim eno kra yem se otu apro ye UK and all this answer no to was flooding in Ghana is not an engineering problem but rather indiscipline among we the Ghanaians na sa indiscipline so yetimamufo no ana ye at fault ana say engineering problem ye de munsem nyina ebebram na camera akache omo sesa bola no den ana omo ye wo ho na me komani mu so dia atwema mponua he say NDC ebetena so no metimi aga say MMDCs which is MCDCs omo makeka ho nyina no obi aba no ate ne task force na yakwache mrante wa enum they are in a soldiers and as a military uniform why enedema omo and then the weapons that they are using why enedema omo na yebisa mu no ni nyina ne se omo se omo ye NDC fo nanu ya na ahafo ebebo video wa ha na NDC chairman ne car ana ode man kwofo ni bia they were 6 in a number omo dressing a military uniform se papai ena so omo se omo kwa galamsey site se da meka sensem we si na mun die kire ana se mo baye no kokwasa na mo ma media ni hu akire bi mu ade na mo che omo amode mo ma media no awe ye de sansem we nyina ebebram ti these are typical stories concerning BBSC jumedie no nti maybe ebia what be wohu bi wetin do arrange channel for 0592136677 na said da yesi no ye ba ye nkɔ ne sa de aboboso no ebia na me panel so mo ha no omo interest ewo ba ko bi me ma obi mesima ba ko na wa throw ni interest on these stories na maboboso no na chese yakoye nim Ashamene. But I mean, I was saying we were discussing that. But because of reactions abahono and as matters arising also I think say yeah they are one of your favorites concerning the stories no any than 1 minute.
Okay. Say why yeah stories baby but I mean me space.
Okay.
why stories in the brave, but the catching me attention here, Papa. Road minister story now. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think over the years now, road infrastructure a problem. Said the amount money here, Papa.
Okay.
Say nyame ye wadom na obo ho musuo na obi o phone lines. He say obi anka ne hawa e won mbatemu a. Obefa 10 calls bia mu be 7 there. E be yakwan ho nkomo na.
Okay.
Ye bedi. Enti mampani dada enya akwanya biem no. Odi tudwa say obe make sure say this time round nimfie nan a agi wudin obeji de din akono. Obe make sure say akwan ho nkomo de be ya de be den. E be hia ne ye papa. Enti across the 16 region na yomono. Somewhere around July 2025 and Omani road minister Gavin Agbaja a call around na roads are hodo ayaye na around across the 16 regions ni na now the oil. I'm saying this at the back of Afenyo Markins nkoma o di se bi oyemo Gavin Abaso because onye ministers na mo te dem asensan ni contractor say contractor na ye say onye ne nim we there every now and then bia obehu no on camera out me say at some point we are not name contractors ni bi eden engage physically out me say enya some ketwa ha adwen papa.
Okay,
so about
then 1 minute you be boy rem yenyan you be boy rem why my bens. Oh sorry yeah the story is negu they here now interest e wo mpa
bi de ni na Honorable Kennedy Japan edi ne nsem no be kan ye no.
Okay.
On se nkrofonim Honorable Kennedy Japan se wo ye obi a ono de o kan adwene.
Okay.
Obi enim se Honorable Kennedy Japan de me no mo wa ban mu kra no. O ye obi a NPP fo ye bibi kra no wo ka. Enti enim se saa no wote saa no wote. Benyame enim no kure ni. Ase wo ye wo kan ye ne de. Wo hwe de we ane wo kasa no. Wo hwe ne dimina. Wo hwe n'animu a he was talking out of pain.
Okay.
Because oyusu wesi bia na ni si oyusu asa ya obi ne ebufuo bi na no de kasa yemienim ne kure ni Ghana ha se yenim senior politicians titie yenim kwa mo faso yo mo politics senior na o chirem se both two parties ni nye papa NDC nye papa NPP nye papa because kofo na sha ase kofo kwa ye no se NDC be she mfimfini asa na NPP aba na NDC aba. You see, Sansama walking in air, walking in air. O party a walk on once a man, neya. Party in your corner. And ne, who would you know because NPP for to shut up. Now, more than start here. But not party now.
Okay.
Senka delegated the Wobaya. Who's a deep one on our account? Let's be fair. So, Honorable Kennedy Japan. Say delegate pan and then a bar say, dear Paumia, Edena Bank, or because some way. Onka. Okay. Because on only pass someone ebe buama at least when you support to abontin.
Okay.
It is answer we no beka ye no. Wa mekasa because also wo pa man ye. Sa hospital na so na ye ni abre na ye ka no. Tama na wo ye ma ban e wo so no. Ade na one for say kukodro we yan kan kire na na do dan kwa for the say. Kofo na shase say this nya kra na. Kofo na shase. What na party no 8 years. Mako opposition. Afei no a aban na ayi na akonya na amedi wonsam no ya obi wom e na wo de kasa ye hwe de bi osi no wonu omo kasa you should keep that shut the like o choose words bi a na me ni krani na entwe yi.
Okay,
party na agija.
All right, Oima ye bebo erem na yaka ensem no we na say Kennedy de no na we interest e wo pa. Very good. Okay, and right Blasters any Panama maybe said the blackout ACC you know atwema wa bia south me ho na me wo light ni yedum ni aso afi kra na ye presso 5 times omudum no wa wo ho oni me be ya adwen say ye de 5 minutes eto so a first half ni be wie na ana omudum light in sranka nyame say eye honorable wisdom osaibu ama okumkom his meriter on the giant screen ebesi eye ebuakwa U10 ho ema obi ahwe ba ne ye ne ye wo ye da mu hwe de omudum light no omuso ne ena anopa be ye 10 something ti ye nya bi anhwe it's maybe you missed the match it's ye hwe baby a goal no esi ye ko ene ewia eye Mahama Yarega majority leader said that esi kan say NPP and then NDC no omo ye yefunu kro mu eba se otina baabi ene omo chini chan ya ade enso nko na both NDC and NPP omo te wo na omo ato nse edidi because what happened our parliament no ene no na esre na enije otie nsama aye majority leader Mahama Yarega kan ya na chese ehwa ye lively it's both amonyoko mienu no mo amugina party A party B echi na mo twene ma chan echi twa mo ho edidi mo ho atemeto says no emwa ti yankoye said e go no esi call ye ne nsema eye Mahama Yarega ede aba betuja we are about to studio for discussion.
Asante, he's got away from his man, he's into the area. Thomas Asante, it's a great layup, and what a finish that is from Urinchi. What a moment for the Black Stars. Urinchi surely with the winner. The supporters can't believe it. The Black Stars celebrate a huge moment at this World Cup.
Oh, it's excellent. And it's Urinchi, the man himself, who starts off the attack into Semenyo. He just flicks it around the corner. Thomas Asante using all his pace.
Okay, na chese go no a course so eno no bia wo wanya bia nhwe bia no na chese eno na yeyi achiro ye Caleb Urinchi over 20 years abranti eno ene timi to atena ye Ghana versus Panama or to atena ema ya Ghana is ye di nkunim na ye hwe ye next game na ya hwe said ye besi akọ na sansem way ana nkunim a eno a ye di ye no akopie parliament na de na ye Mahama Yarega nsembe na waka afa ho yenko na yentie nimra yewia yebeto aso.
Jerry to lead this house to make a statement, and I'm saying so because yesterday he said that the results of the match will give an indication whether things are working well in this country. I'm guided by Hansard, and the Hansard of this house captures him as having said that the results of the match yesterday will be the litmus test for determining if this country now works. So, Mr. Speaker, given that the Black Stars won, I believe that he owes this country a duty to now confirm to Ghanaians that indeed the country now works because the Black Stars won the match yesterday. So, Mr. Speaker, whilst he prepares his mind what to say, whilst he prepares his mind how to say it, that this country now works, I see the Minister for Education has entered the chamber, and since he has questions to answer, we will take the questions of the Minister, and then whilst that is happening, Honorable Jerry will prepare his statement to confirm to Ghanaians that the country now works. And it is because the country now works that the Black Stars won the match yesterday. So, Mr. Speaker, we'll go to question time.
Leader, statement should not engender debate. But the way you have begun it, anyway, we'll get there. So,
Speaker, I know that majority leader is looking very handsome this afternoon, and I know he doesn't want any flooding in his domain. So I'll let this pass. And I've just told him that it looks like today we are the majority because we are more than them, but it's okay. Now I've seen my mentor, we can proceed to take the questions.
Who's your mentor?
Oh, Honorable Aruna Idris. Is General Asiedun Nketiah's very good friend.
Bye-bye. Sit down.
Okay, na chese Black Stars of Ghana ene niema ene ekoso ewo parliament ensema ekoso ana yakwa akutie bia ba we ne de se ni kwan se ye ka ho asama na be be some ene me stories ne dos nti ene mema mo time eti ene mema mate eti ma mema mo 3 minutes na yenso waso ene me share time pa
3 minutes now all the 1 minute are coming there
and then 3 minutes Mr. 3 minutes
I think say another game no dey a different feeling about country name now I was very optimistic yesterday another na me will hope pa say kwan bia so no you bet me every ni game no na e boost your chances say bet me a qualify ko pm the round of 32 because this particular tournament said the FIFA expand the teams no na said the why ni rules and regulations no say we need just 3 points and I say just one game cry na utimi the rate at which I be consider goals na a an opportunity to at least advance to the next stage of the competition. Me yes you say looking at how difficult I fair mu qualify as a country no any the kind of budget ye dey akopie mu any nipa ya so akoguru ho no ye be hwese ye be group stages penny be den ye be free ma you love to be there say the be at Toronto ni Canada Toronto ni US ni Mexico ni ye be explore more na the Ghanaian flag and so etimi arise here papa coming into this game no na Panama eda 34 on the FIFA ranking. Na area nyina op teams a modern ball of agudie mu kosora omo da 34 and na Ghana na ye gi ehudi say the Brazilian of Africa no na yenso ye da 73 so spot the difference Panama o be kan say omo nya country bia no na omo da 34 and na FIFA recognize omo say we are nyina over 200 and something countries no on that 34 like entry was so because on the blink you can mention great teams bear 40-50 on the go. Every crown now more Panama count, but on more than bar or more bono at your mabba do level win. Now proud to end that game no near the Panama about just a game. Near no more about 1 match per ever since on my Ghana ye 10 no ne Panama about just 1 month another game no about the second time I heard the boy so just a recap no here another 17th June and I ne Panama boy Abrante and they did the calibre in free breakum ebechem ne papa e captain ni de nyame betimi ai nipa da sane de yentimi nkan
was iconic jersey number 3
na or here all asamoja na celebrating the goal na and Abrante no nipa bebre kan ho asem say ye wo to amnemu na hwe abrabo ya nyame timi fa so ye den Israel pap and me kai 11th November 2022 time I be ko Qatar World Cup no so ye ne omo friendly match sai and also 1-0 so 2 games Panama 2 games I ne omo aboni nyina no 1-0 na de epiem was again mo me kai Abrante and de Tariq Lamptey in a set that particular game no e course na a friendly game I ball no I think Spain and I boss our friendly game. So Panama they na yense da enso nchen omo bebre looking at how na oma compose omo coming from the northern part of Africa na the northern part of America ne kwa mo fa so qualify be PM e tournament na se ne de but Ghana na okuta bibi de na ekuta ne say ye country who say Morocco AFCON no yan qualify ye brep about World Cup in qualification easy by so it demonstrates say na your priorities no World Cup no and say our priority your World Cup na AFCON na on the scale of preference no easy so betimi age no wo de no ato ho only Brazil ne France no na ekobo so obejia then it means say something is not adding up but the year the 2006 under the leadership of Mampeni Kufuor na ye qualify for the first time ye call ye games boy against the USA against the Czech Republic ne performances ye nyan eto aso ma ye be born Africa 2010 ye call South Africa eka to ne bro na nkokopie bo semi finals Abrante Luis Suarez then yabo ni dia but somehow no ono so the save in the country ye kopto aso 2014 El Brazil ye koye bia nse da anye ye call Qatar 2022 and then so ye kwajigu so na Ghana El records say ye World Cup ever since they started here qualifying there ye the resilience the zeal to play and play well no now hoye papa biti answer da anye and looking at a group of 4 no ye ne Sebio England and England undoubtedly on paper they are a better side than Ghana. Croatia so just recently 2018 Osha boy money France a Tigina boy finals na enya match ke 20 Osha group ni mu ye pa na opponent easy my assess ye pese ye bo bran kwa de ye se no na ye Panama ena nyame so fa afie timi e she Panama e ka ba ko mo ntimi ante meka ne say there's been question and answers about why on the day no or born home but clearly you can see say omo starting game no omo free bench ban obia contributing in the quota and of course coach and the Carlos Cruz and so just knowing the team for about a month or two now why call up to Nyoma and even another call for say points on the winning my because already changes our yeah though it is early days yet today but be queen din fatana me give say akono na eden e fatana mom rant all
right Mati Medwase the crossing the charming queen or my means
yes okay me so kakra meka say me bo emrante na baso
okay
omo nyina from coach to obia ya de and players no omo start match no omo ya de first half no because omo bobo ni make sure omo be protected because you should go say call you keep an so a corner so pa than Benjamin and corner so sir it is only to me ya dear my first half no go be a ma me bona baso na ye share World Cup we ya the we are almost invest away no say meaning say invest World Cup for be some years ago that one there I don't know but when na mehu the year because of they say maybe politics money at the end no we almost invest papa enya some ketwa and your president so e person odi gini din so sa na tie o person odi gini din e ka so no so time no or try ma mrante ni timi kwaje bae ye nyina ye nwere bone ma obia because sika omodi awram no se mrante ni timi bokọ akira ebe buasa is a gun already Ghana your flag ne de kwa akiri dada ko ame nkroma da romanti na ye Gold Coast no Ghana ni monyam ne kutaye but politicians na ama Ghana no ma bia ye yidie but to me e wo Ghana mu no eda so wo enti no nyame ne yes share no say at least ombetimi akọ manim kakra at least ye ntimi anko finance kwa na e betimi aduru be because we say stage bi abeduru bia ne sika abeje stage bi a obeduru no ene animonyam a wo beje ama wo country enti me bom pa ye say erade be ya dom na sika ye di ahyem no enkoye kwa because o man na yetim no ye di sika hye bibi mu na akoye kwa na afi no ye ne ye say bebre e de be ye taxes e betoto ye so because amante ya qualify no mo ba fi asa sika yi omo de be ye tax abeto bibi so ma Ghana fo nyina ye tia enti na obi afanhye de ti
taxpayers money an omo de ya
mo no enti so ti fie na say wo adwun ye on blasters nkomra saka no ye ne ye betua enti no ye mompaye se rade be ya dom na mrantie na ko asomdwem e na ye hwe parliament nso a the we ani ministers ni si siri na mo celebrating no when him say obi ni obi nkasa because ni nua ni NDC ni nua ni NPP ni your president of the land John Dramani Mahama betena so kokwawu woni na enado dan kwaku for the former president e ko share wakwawu Easter e mo ko to party didi me ye kama what I say but what you no town yonko because of say o NDC ni o NPP ni na ya na question ba ko na ya na pese me busa obi a wo hwe me what the NDC achieve so many years what the NPP achieve so many years well share what bra bom no are reflecting we bottom to say because obey when you say we di party bi achi a obi anka send support party bi a but according to say they are taking advantage of us and it's obey di party bi achi a when you say we buy ye no what benefit enkrofo bi di party na chi o ma lose o ma life obi krampo edi for me anati ehu bebre but ankosi aga enti ye nyina ye fa pa bonta blasters na chi na rade nyo omadom no omunkunko omanim kese so omunkunko omanim kese a enye ndisi ne ekobo nidi enye npp ne ekobo nidi ebebo Ghana din enti de bia na kasa wo be kasa wo betu na mo bi wo bebo brabi a Ghana first so ma Ghana di kan wo bibia mu a ebeboa ansa na obedwen wo political party ne ho ebesa o my Ghana besa fa ne tuma pe
all right ebasa o my Ghana besa fa ne tuma pe fra we efri ye Ohima Benz political analyst ana ote ne nkano na yankwa yanim also one pencil head or your political analyst, or say the classy and the charming queen, or say a relationship coach, or pro when ya, see a quite anybody find your markings, comment Abuza for road project inspections. Now we or the Syria any energy kaze, but pay the contractors. Yeah, quality Abrada for your markings, and in same way, to Jano. We are about to studio for discussion.
We are here as political actors, minority, majority. It is all for the good of democracy. When the man does it well, we must commend him. At the same time, Mr. Speaker, when there are issues, today I'm commending you, you are calm. When I take you on, don't take it personal. Today is not that day. But you've done well for the field visit, and I watched you. You did it with passion, and that is it. That's the right thing to do. Unfortunately, you were not awarded. Mr. Speaker.
Leader, don't go there, leader.
Mr. Speaker, it's important. Mr. Speaker, it's important.
Oh.
Those institutions that are awarding ministers, I don't know whether they are really looking at the performance of all ministers. Mr. Speaker, why is the roads minister so calm? Why is he so calm? Anyway, pay the contractors.
Okay, and same way, Anna, a year Afanyo Markins, Eddie Abetu Juri was about pay the contractors. Now, I said, we commended a year road minister for the good work. All year, she said, a year at Shiamehene, Eddie Eka, no. Now, you know, a year road minister, Kwame Agbuza, on also the same be Atuja. Also, government was no contractors on Accra Temamoto way, and then Pokiasi project. Now, I say, Oman Penino. On the contractor biaka Accra Temamoto way omo aye pokuase de no maye so pokuase de flooding ni sisi ya me bebo obi wa ha ehwie bebre agunti anim contractors no ane de contracts ni mama niam yesem UC ede ye enye sa quantity na mu UC dia we don't know yenko ne enti ye road minister emra ewia e besa to aso.
There are two contractors working on some major exit and entry point to Kumasi that we needed to work with. One of them has started work the beginning of the week. We are encouraging the other one to start work as well. So I know the situation you're talking about. I've been there myself on a number of occasions. With what the respected minority leader talked about, indeed, the same situation is with Accra. The exits through Pokwasi, Kaswa, going towards Central University and motorway towards Ashama are very critical. And anytime we have any issues on them, it is a very challenging situation. Fortunately, all of them are under a program. However, the level of work and the speed is very difficult. On record, the motorway contract is ongoing. And on record, as of this morning, we don't owe the contractor any amount of money. All outstanding claims have been settled. The same applies to what my leader is talking about, Pokwasi. As of this morning, I don't have a certificate outstanding on that project as well. We would endeavor to continue to encourage the contractors working on this project to hurry up. The motorway to Central University, part of it was approved in this house, is stalled because of the debt situation. We are back on site. Hopefully, we are still hoping that end of 2027, those sections should be completed. The same applies to, Ashama Runabout towards Akosombo, also approved in this house. Unfortunately, the debt disturbed it. However, that contractor continued to work, though at a slower pace. We are working together with... Okay,
not to say in some way, Anna, a road minister, and so at the Ababu Tuja. I'm a quite or 5 minutes.
May I say, me shall say what me earlier submissions no. Me ma unyan the importance of roads.
Yeah.
Contribute to our economy and for that matter our GDP. Enti say brother baba kumase a roads.
Yeah.
Say akwani aba transport be ko so ani nyina a road. So man pani mahama buy no. offer the two no ankasa ne ho so a personal thing na we say this time on the second come here or baba gini din akwa sabio e was so oye bibi to o say the lumba kan ankwa no modern the crab ba for here oye de obetimi bia ne breso an o de no ko into ye na dwen say o initiate about 73 projects across the 16 regions wo yankasa ye man Ghana that is under the big push no 73 projects big project ye diama contractors o monhwe na omonye and I was very happy say boy a second video justify said so far contractor hold ya word under the big push and we 73 projects na ba kokra ni wa asat now no contractor bi e de ne ka e no preventing say man nko sebiota frache nko site nko ye adwuma so obi aguso a oye na adwuma kama se de be ya bibia betima aye kama and if I'm to give you some breakdown or ahafo and after the western part of Ghana o take about there 2 days and acquire working visits in ho enti o hwehwe so far o hwe adwam kromo o hwe enche o hwe pachi and I heard that there so near contemporary ni nyina ye mema big project wo ha minister di na ni ye de ekore who say it's been our culture say Ghana ni anase bibi ni dia de se obi nsa onye follow up mpo and said the nipa ne pa no be den obeye offer me te se na wo kan ebu akwa de me sure say contractors ni supervisors egina so and omo a omo di sika se omo nsa egina omo so a every contractor is going to do a fine work but say when nyina so a the thickness of the road in the crowd the contractor because the more air take no na sika e den e komu so it is a very good initiative say ye benya minister onye an office minister on the debia wa lazy ni buta or visiting various contractors edema contractors omo ye adwuma yentimi enka enya nanu ya odine ni behwe sebiota frache so am interchange edine ni bebo so yes it's true ye nuan mo MPP for na started but debia me kan wa say said your mind no ye ho beto eninti e wo se obi start obi ba no de nsa beka kro na ni aye wi kran san de nsa den akobi kwa central regional budum brown so na wa ma contract ni bi ho mankesim section of the road from Cape Coast to Accra ni nyina ye contract e dia ma stretch from Kaswa e ba besia kosi Cape Coast run it through Apam Junction run it through Winneba roundabout near there ebesi mankesip so ni nyina ye major roads connected cities and then a friend highways no connected cities na ebe good say minister be de be tutu anamoko central regional praso asinkushia sempane ye ni nyina roads ya to apete around the 16 regions ebrent ebia minya da game break ni nyina da enfama what I'm trying to communicate ni say aban way is focus or say we've been suffering as a nation. A bere near the taxpayers sika man contractors on munya adwuma. The speed at which because Davis unim say me no nyina nim answer near the contract be ma obi kra no ye nim commencement date ye nim date e be de ye be complete but empre bebre no obekwa akore sabi o post aya ye si wo say e no na e the nature of the road the design of the road and the commencement date also complete date also but e betimi apa ho be 3-4 years ni na lack of supervision en sheda anya the enkoso enunti I'm particularly excited because yeah, how as a country no rules a part of it untimi new rules and among many no untimi new rules in frame so I am the said abano take a particular attention on rules one name as big push away the all boy we say no yeah Kumase to Accra express road ni yeguso eden ye ni gidigidi I've seen commentaries in Kofo na yenye cancer de ohoda da ni ade sabio nam dodo anya den ensen kwan me ba je bi zu tie mi enam dodo anya de ensen kwan sa stretch in town so me ba to what as in say bia me free Kumase ekọ na I don't necessarily have to see in Koko I don't necessarily have to see Osino I don't necessarily have to see Enyinemu I don't see any reason why some your route be a be connect me within the next 2 hours me do Accra me who say a bad idea so let's commend the president initiative say or the big push the beba na yan commend Sabiota Frache road minister say ono so end because time in you what I say a brain new omo gina so omo make sure say every single project a president Edwin and Saka under the big push. So far, some did kakan about 73 of them. No, by the time the mandate Ghana for the man on the best no, at least. So when Timan Yeniya, so them did kakan or young Panama, now or the crab bar for Yamae or Yedu bet to be an Ebren Swan or now or Kona be at me.
All right, okay, Medawasi. I mean, call him our Benz.
Okay, Medasi. Maybe cho Ghana ni bia obekwa akodi lie say wo to oba dia ma party bi or to oba e dia ma political party bi so o meye president no na o gidie weni mu
okay
obi ato oba ma president because of person president ne ba na bra boko yiye
okay
e bi mpo a wo campaign ni mu no wo ka asem bi a ohun ni say e hono mu na wo ba wo betimi ayama no because obi ato oba for a reason
yeah
obi a obekokoto aba bi anya so watifie na ye ne fese wa sora kodi lem so okoto aba wo bibi si dani so na wo kasa ye mu no hye ne bosa wo ba wo beye elinti na kokoto aba no
okay
etisi ya to aba ma president bi no obetena so a ye mpa ya ye bon se wo betime ye oman ni ye eno na ohia Ghana fo obi ya no won obesore so wotan party A anasa party B obi anta NDC no obi anta APP but so obi ebu befu akasa ama natural so that's obekasa kire na dwen NPP time NDC time one just a binding someone kan no where ni so
okay
a Ghana ya yetizui ya na se yewomi o my Ghana nyi o my bia senka by this time nke ho kire ye Ghana nyi 69 years but bibie no no betim di ense ebu akase 69 years na do 6 match ye celebrate
okay
Ghana ha yet forward ever backwards never but Ghana etiti kwanachi because o my na yetim no leaders no mu de yedim na edi o my na bro
okay
na kanye ntina ya to aba ama Ghana yetua tax enyoma ekwaye ye was sanse ye too good o my Ghana ye too good wo Ghana ha kaya se Ghana ye krabehwe na so my Ghana aya poor o my Ghana aya mobo ya to Obama wo so many years but omunye bibia adate na Elizabeth ya to Obama me ma betina so project I me start ye enyo boto musika o
okay
de ya na ye me ya no enyo boto musika eyo my Ghana sika what start bibi wanie eye otama so di obeba no so no wonwuni se eye Ghana sika na nipa no wo so na de hyase mami nsom me sinka Ghana ha ho enka beye number 1 African country na ka South Africa Ghana ye nya ye fa hodie ja South Africa o Ghana ji ye fa hodie na South Africa nji wo mo de
sure
ba ko de ko hwe wo South Africa ye tu gold ni bi wo ho baby ye tu gold no ko hwe de wi o ma develop ho ko hwe de ye o ma sisi wo ho ko hwe de wi o ma sisi wo ko ayi baby nya gold free komanso ko hwe komanso kwan ko hwe ayi obo ase kwan
obo ase kwa de say omo buildings na esi wo ni nyina enche na collapse omo tuwa fast ye nyina
what is what if you kwa nya tu ase na fie ni sisoro enti o man na yetim no de yakoso ni nye ekwan asema ye kan ekwan asema ye kan ye wo kwan bebre wo no ma ye president wo ko ye nche ye ehya ase NDC ye to Obama NDC betena so omo se na ado anya sika bi anto omo se NPP anya sika bi anto sika ni wo ti ye hwa eye demonstration upon demonstration a ye president betena so nche bi asa ni 2 years muni obi aba ye ntua beka obi aba no wo complain kokofu esu ye president so me ati ase sika ni wo so ka so de sika no ye no ma bia project ni bebrebe dai ebeka enti no na ye de hia wiasa na ye de fata
okay
ye nhwe ko ya NB before jato ho enfuturo abeku yai enye nsu oso ase ya toto a na enfuturo nti na ye ntie da ye na na enti president wo ba ekwan ya NPP jato wo no enti o complete na ye dai NDC ye no ma bebre NPP ba yo ma jato wo o ma complete na so we start bibi mpo ena ka wanie ena foforo be no beto so ena Ghana kro na edi ntire Ghana ntibi kwa nanim ya buro ntia nipa no nim se ni nua no ye bibi we start school wanie we start kwai one complete one ko hu no no so di hwehwa ni mu hwehwa ni mu ko start foforo your project NDC started your man NPP by your man ko ho omo so started for France o man ye and omo de call you and no be na ye NDC time omo so sha ase no e kwan bebre wo ho but your president is super so started BB ni wo so no so ba ye no wo be start for ye because in Ghana ha no omo ni say so be started BB na say me wo ba wi a ye for credit ne ma and no Ghana enti say tete no enti say ye ma me mo time wa bi omusua bibi na party edi di omutiri munti se NDC ye bibi na nya still na me NDC ni NPP ye bibi na nya still na me NPP na ye ma na esua de ya twene mu do enti enim se NPP time omu start project o manye John Domani Mahama ba ba complete enye hu na wo be ka che ye se Mahama anya de ye ya we ye hunu ye because one trust se Ghana de en say ye hwe ekwan de ya ye kan ye bona baso eye but yansho project almost starting abra Ghana na now the don't come for near people for je bi to where you can sika o etu di ni say president you for no kura nya adwuma wo ko ni 2 years o project bebre wo Ghana for bi mo twai 24-hour economy nya me ni kura ni ye twai na me ti akwamenya bi ameye ye ma to chance ye enko nketenkete ye twai because me ntimi nkotena office nkotro ma me bi wonu ma wonu ntimi nkotena class nkosua de enkotro ne dia na bia bibia obenye kakra ye won kitinkiti ni what as ye onu wo hwe ani mu enti sasi kakase we nyina na ye president edi kwhwe bibi fufuro mu no e na ye ma hometimi nka so wonye
okay
men ka se ontimi nye but any dia kwa so project bebre wonu ma ye president be so complete and sana 4 years na so enti dia wonu mo daga na ye Ghana de no so wotimi tache wie ni nyina akro po wie na ka mreki tuwa bi na start bibia wo ko no Ghana fo be hunu se papa yo ba ye o wa koma pa we nya nto me de mpa na mebo se project a was start a road minister asase a wo hwehwe wo ye inspection na wo ye no mpa na mebo because sika omudi hye mu na Ghana sika nyo ke bottom sika se ko kakwa mu se kimu a foforo beba no se NDC beto aso a ene enim kwa mbefa so mbe complete but sa aban ne dane e kodi aban foforo nsam a na se e be different story altogether e pasa wo man no na ye di ya bro e man ni ntimi nkonanim so man ni nkonanim so ye na etu oban ne nya so mfaso because e kwan we na enya no ye mpanyufo no mu nyusu kwan ne saa o o de bi onam soro de bi onam soro enti omu there's a pace na ye fa mu no omu bi ye to wade ye futuro kum ye panyimu bi ene wonu ma ne kwan wo se yakasa because of hospitals ye ni abra ye kasa yi panyi we ne ban na hobi enti se ye enoma bi koso o ye Ghana ni na ban bi betena so no so ye bibi na nya men ni di na tam
okay
chira wadwene because o man e kabi ma mi kabi chira wadwene e wo buo ni nyansam president ne to won wotia obewu se asama baba we na sa branch yi kai aba wo mami ntie ba Ghana ha akonya abu akwase because NDC na tisunti party no ye na hi NPP na tiso party no ye na hi tinu wodidi atam president ne beka so osama wo kan nyansa nim enti yesre wo mu ye do wo mu ye ne to obayi wo mu ye to obayi wo mu se ni wo ma ye ntimi nya no omo be ye man ne won to ye enti project no ma start omo ye ni nyina no omo mo mani nkwa ho na John Dramani Mahama ne tamu ne swapa
okay
sen wo so obeja ni di papa no ato ho no sika no nya wie abraba ye boy bible kura kasa di pa wo hoyi eyesi ahunya enti wo make sure so obeja clean sheet ato ho na nchire maba o be kasa be te president bi di na president ni ye no meye because ye hwe ye president otiso a e maybe obe ye president fie bi atwam wanya di papa
okay
na me ni nukrani wanya di papa no obi atimi ka de ope kuba would for kwa atimi di ne twasini hs na twetwe ti awrade ya adom na so won san babie mu a e mane ntina office wo manu ma bi nko easy mano one step up na ministers ni do onye na dwuma ye won pam no bua ni watimi agedi papa to na wansan mebre mu te se first one no medase
all right medase pa the classy and the charming queen Anna Oten and kana me mebo road minister abaso because we ekoma MMDCs or say e mamu nhyehyem office muntinsi abonten so de contractor ni ye bia for wani ehye se bibi nkoya report mano entwen maniema enjinsemu ansa no waba be kan akire no na se de misika enche reshafu we be koso e be hwe bi ebidu enche bia na nadmo director enso edebetu dwa a same MMDCs ya se omo se office ana omo betena edi omudwuma o se o mampani se onsesa omo eye me da me kan nadmo director ene de nsem we ebeto ho na asiamene what bia na concerning the ohima bens e kan no okay mama ma just 2 minutes Mr. Ona edi na ye adwuma just 2 minutes
say me say any political style come on send me be can but
really 2 minutes summarizing no
Mrs. Tansha political lens And I can only give her assurance say project be a kemubiano. The NDC government and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, they are on course on bed it's a per example, swami interchanging.
Okay.
I think say where communities are was a stretch and so a road and see we best have your moon. A door so ye papa say Mrs. Tafa Honche ya MPP are buying a shares here. Looking at said na paperwork near the Comoca so maybe a cross and another time are they. So a Huska 7 year did Omo expose you who be but NDC buy no yes answer making sure and of course minister ankomo abra omo original minister abaso abrante no dwumadi ani akukudura John Dramani Mahama nya gidi on modi adwuma ne share ne san on down every now and then bia hu ne say on nenam internet ne so nenam spaces are or boa said be a problem no a tough for man why there so what I'm telling my big sister and say project bia Nanado ni MPP share said the last 8 years now your mind sika e apart from National Cathedral no the akabia no ye the bed ye the attention be near to na asevu Ghanaian communities no e ma bibia ti Mike I don't remember say your kwan be a friend NDC road and I mean ni kwan be a friend MPP road so I'm in touching na ye wia bia be fa so bi e ma ye ho ade another me the car ko fa soro they say omo ye down no nti cars no fa so e de fa watch if you are crossing you interchange you interchange na bibia tima kama I'm just trying to mini abana assurance say e kwan bia ka bia wo say ye bia ye be de ye be pachi die ni ade contractor ne da kakra but I'm hearing say oba into dia ka bia we are going to be
very good. All right, also let me know address na for 0592136677. We are live on your multi TV. The boss is Hana TV. It's what the flower making kind nyina Eddie Amau. Ye nyina ye former finance minister Ken Oforiata and in sense no yatena ha yaka from Red Interpol. I the tone so Attorney General Dr. Dominic Ayene and Kisia Jabin OSP and sensem de yabobo so ewa ha che kra say ISIS kra na omonso try say omo de neighbor say yada sorry ya ne lawyer Davis adin sembi aba betuja say US United States of America court na approve ni green card the amano I say o say as a citizen ewo ho na so yesika ana kinoforiata yesi ebi afa wonsase ti brana bebu akonta na ensam na kwa koduru parliament na parliament debate bi atata so yenko na yentie debate about kinoforiata the green card ho sensem na yemra ye branso a omo wa ho hima bens ene ahyiame hene ewa ha die na so otim se fire na ene I rest my case akama no atum ombedi dwede nya so please take us away na inko parliament emra we are about to studio for discussion.
As for the 1 week 3 shifts, I can assure you that gradually we will get there. It doesn't happen in one day. It's a process and we will get there. I believe that in the not too distant future, when the economy has been stabilized, if you are able to get the former finance minister Ken Oforiata to come back to Ghana and account for all that he has taken out of the country. Why? You even promised to bring Ken Oforiata to this country. You promised us in this chamber that you will bring Ken Oforiata to Ghana. You promised us. We didn't ask you, but you promised us that you bring Ken Oforiata. Now we are told that he has obtained permanent residency in the United States. A former finance minister running away from his country. And you sit there and you want to complain about a government that is just 1.5 years in office, fixing the mess of people like that. If he has nothing to fear, he should man up and come back to this country and come and defend himself. Mr. Speaker, I believe that Ghanaians should demand of the NPP that if they don't produce Ken Oforiata in this country, they should never come before them asking for power again. Ghanaians must demand of the NPP because you presented him to this parliament as your nominee for a finance minister, and we approved him as a nominee for finance minister and gave him our economy to manage, and he mismanaged it and ran away. And you want to go back to Ghanaians and ask Ghanaians to give you power again, so that you will bring another Ken Ofori-Atta to mismanage the economy and run to Europe. That's what you want to do. And Ghanaians must be asking MPP not to even appear before them to ask for power unless they have brought Ken Ofori-Atta back to this.
Na just Mahama Yariga and I didn't same way atuja about a year Ken Ofori-Atta. Na Mufanchame, I think I made mention ISIS, Mr. Remu, ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Omukra and me, I'm fucking Ofori-Atta ama. Na ne lawyer so my hu say, wa high top notch. Pamchamuntie na mutie ni top notch lawyers. So Attorney General ebe Gina Simpio Zuka say it's not easy. So mbetimi de Ken Ofori-Atta ebeba. Say na oman ye kwa ne dia. Obi ya for oman ni sika no de adwane akwa akotena ba bi o. Ma men kwa achi amehene ho. Omo na oma ban ewo so achi amehene. Say kwan be na mbefa so de Ken Ofori-Atta aba. Is here a holy green card.
Okay, I think sir there is some misinformation about Ken Ofori-Atta issue now.
Okay.
Ken Ofori-Atta every Ghana has somewhere around 5th January 2025.
Okay.
In the Kupiemo of the USA. And the visa or the coin. I'm told say Odinkan free Canada and the call UK and free UK
by US.
And say all the visa be quiet. Yeah, was some duration be as we then who stayed. And to Ken the first arrest now, arrest no. It has nothing to do with Ghana.
Okay.
Na a visa now overstay no. And my chain.
Yeah.
And your chain no. Can you say narrative there say some chain no kra monti me anya den am and nothing I may try some master background education. And to a chain no quickly Ken powerful. He has everything it takes say or the be finding the way through said the be on best and in stay in the United States and at the amano. And it's our court judgment in by no. And then Interpol extradition in BBIO.
Okay.
It has to do with trying to stay in America money because on pese obeba Ghana babe in Zambia.
Sure.
So the only option or one say obetra US more.
Okay.
And untina of our lawyers I said they now explaining omonimra omatana US wide actually. And for that matter Ken Ofori-Atta and your terrorists. Oye nipa okuta sika and America first stating emphatically clear say they say they are more person economy no e boost cost no say okuta $1 million nkwan dia mbema okwan mo stay wo say the be a usika no betime push your economy nam ide e grow me pato what you say enti san komo no e na ma omudidi ya ene Ken Ofori-Atta etimi enya sabiota frache wanya ni permanent stay no me pato permanent stay any citizen and yape.
Okay.
Me what you say you made mention I knew it was an oversight. Obu a it me man permanent in krata so onye de on now. But no man was citizen just say we are American ni.
But me don't you think say when you permanent stay no by all means
so we will discuss that. Say no buy you better discuss it. But until it comes no me my yes education say am permanent stay actually say we are citizen. Ebacho what ya you Nigeria for be omuti kroma omunim da omefiri a eno no guarantee omo so me Ghana for ebacho what ya so that has been the background story of Ken Ofori-Atta and no but notwithstanding no oni Ghana so won komo and common to me mun say it's as equally important for the NPP if they want to recapture power also mo hwese Ken Ofori-Atta ekwan bia obefa so obeba kroma na ensem bi omo ankasa gidi because Ken nkomo na ayedin background story at some point of the leadership no ono ani NPP leaders na gitu mu say ekwan abrantie we de Ghana nam so no enye kwan papa me pa cho what you say you jimbo atie ntwumo sorry almost sorry kan ho nsem bebre say nanadu anyina parliament wokro omo nyede omo nko those MPs no they know more than I do omunim into person chese no omo 90 bibia so they knew say we were running into the ditch na oman ne ko ba bia say ye Ken Ofori-Atta mu say onye de onto aso a oman ne bebo and omusha kwanya na odini data ban because growing up no na obi SIC for no me advert bi o TV so enti akola bia unim aba adwuma kwa de SIC de we dey unim state insurance me pa to what ya say Ken Oforiatta ne na ado bae no omo beji SIC adwuma nyina ma SIC gui e me de insurance Ghana insurance nyina e koma enterprise insurance enti de na e konim na bibia kire say these people were running our country into a pitch me pa to what ya say na nyoma nkoye ene omo abon holders omo di omo sika abo aban besia pensioners omo to omo ti aduro omo da aduro so a omo twen omo wuo na omo sika omo de ato wase ebi wo 90 years ebi wo 85 years 85 years aka wo mfie senyame amfafia wo boro so na 100 no wawu na watimi aka kire nse so bi otafrate se nipa no ni sika ode to aduro awu no ode to aduro anom no se ne nsa be ka kire after 15 years aza who does that etire bibia che so man ne oma nyeden enkoye e go to a point former attorney general Gloria Kufu-Nampo join Piketty no ekotra attorney general na say Ministry of Finance omo form sika momo yo mpanifo bebra betima bobo mudi a Ken Oforiatta adwuma ye tantan obaya ne kroma nto omo fa ho ye den ewuyi mepa cho what ya say budget be ni anti adwuma pa enkoso nkunimdie omo toto odi aso se bia na enwo kire ye emu year of road ne nsensam ne de na doso enye ndisi for enkwan ye pese se bi otafrache Ken Oforiatta enye de embra. There have been so many government officials omatena kroma aye adwuma serve ye wi a omoti kroma asem bia nto omo okay ipacho na pono onye energy minister wa me cancer education minister oni kroma onye MPP ni educhum wantena kroma ya wanye minister oni kroma ajema men onye minister ipacho what ya say Ambrose Derry onye minister oni kroma Damboche oni kroma enti it's not about say a Ken Oforiatta no na pese ye dey ye ne wasem but edwumadi ade share ne nsa no ena wanye de wanye ni Atoforsen was a deputy finance minister hwekwan MPP de ne fa so kroma me pa what ya say okoto ambulance ma ambulance de baby okoto ambulance ne kra company na de ambulance ne say muhu ne say bibia nkoya let's refund the money for political reasons ya chichinchina ya de Atoforsen but say de be ya na hang parliament na ho ne ye benya adwuma ko omo parliament emu city be vacant nanka e take rich japa and the twitwaje Atoforsen nka aban we anase nanado aban e de Atoforsen etumu ebere bi aso aban aba aban ko na sese bi otafrache wo gidi pa se adwuma ye de share on as host over the years why ni ye na se wo boss se bra na wo se da bi o ma se bi otafrache
is there something behind
se panic ni aban se bi unim nyansa asam no beti ate epacho what ya say ye boni ba ya nti MPP amanyoko ne de me metran kasa ma de nchi so mu gidi se omo pese omo ebre bi beso don beba power bi ma they are fortunes and the rate at which omo menya power bi no ejino Oforiatta so
okay
so Oforiatta ba ebebo omo nyina me na me ye ndisi ha me se sabi otafrache said dinam tamakro ya prosecuting in absentia na yen fanimba but mahama ne NDC ahwa me de maame na den aba ene MPP fo a omo defend some Oforiatta ma but omo pese yen ko kire omo bia said dinam eda what kind of double standard is that
all right what kind of double standard is that
or with that Ken Oforiatta no ye be buman no ne abu ne nemu ma do be si krom ha bia no ye mpani bia akodi ne ho bia nyame adum tie beje
okay that one was coming from a NDC communications team member ewo eye Kwadaso constituency the classy and the charming queen Ohima Benz
Ken Oforiatta issue we no
yeah
me hwe the we na kisi eja ben the confidence in the vim bi ode ba show Ghana for o declare wanted
yeah
yin say wo be ni
yeah
say Ghana for tie trans NPP for na kofa Ken Oforiatta ba de no mo nto madwen say NDC for adwen yo mo sa de mo nto madwen
okay
nya de ebesi
yes a woman
si obesi obaba nko wadi ayi
green card
a permanent
stay
na emma tie politicians omo de adwen na di akro
okay
politicians edo de adwen na di akro hwe se NPP for ebeba ban mu a enye Ken Oforiatta nti na on better position forever
okay
yet ya any a certain president he may be a president si e kase wo bi di sika wo bi aban bi mu time ene ye hwe ho aho kan ye ndc ne npp komo mienu komo nya kwanya akwa medi Ghana so bie mu kura age se bia political party fufuro bi
third force bi
na ebia aba because ndc time ye tisikadie wom npp time ye tisikadie wom even kenoforiata die krompa ye kan tama na npp teso enye ononko a agimai manu health minister tama covid ba ye no once watam sika bi de nsa bo Ghana sika mu so de kotoi draba India ni no de what is say wanfa kwan paso a wa return sika no de na abedi ni ho ebesi ne ye ntimi emu ho akonta Ghana fo kan Ghana fo kura ka kire na do say wonyi na di batankosi aga bato atiase sikadie ni de ekoso e wa ba bia mu ye president of the land tama mo ye president sika kasie sika twetwere die ekodi wayomi ho e ho na de ma no mana de sika de ma wayomi ebesi na obusa so ogusu tua enfia seni more than 10 years obusa so da so tua enti se kasi ye di sikadie a ekoso wa ba mu ne efa nto aba the same this ni NPP ko bia no qualify so be di o mine so when na da ikeno for wiata de ya aya yi kosi ana pasi kosi ana bra enkosi aga
okay
a strategy politicians in the Ghana for adwene di agro enti da bia no de so ye Ghana ni na so de wadwene no akoma e ko di Ghana politicians achi so obi adi sikenti woni da so say abai bi kwa akwaje a ohun so ka se wo twehwe ma investigation ohun wo betu esia mesika na bia ko di nkrofo a empodo yo position kura no sika ni bi kura won ho strategy amanyufo di Ghana sika no wonu oje no ko na edi o enyo no ko na edi enti no ko na mo fa so di Ghana sika na nya
okay
wa kanofo wiata de yi ade de na ya hometesem because time na woni na na dan kwaku fado na mu nyina bu amemo no demonstration e ko so se yempam no enti sani na me yandi sifo me bibusa say time a kanofo wiata ko ye no amu be so Ghana for say mu kofo na be ni no edi na mu gina so na mu di ka che Ghana for say mo de na ba mo di kra wan esa na mo ma ye hu say mo gina bibi so mu kofo na be ni
okay
enti di enti na mo de sa hope ne bra Ghana for ni enim say mu kofo na ba edi ne si ye a ye nte ho asem biem kisi ajaben wa wai bi ba to atiase ya te ha ena small boys o mo te Ghana ha o mu eyo madwuma ndc betena so ye nso de wi ye si treat mrantie ya abrantie abutire kade yi matumi contact abrochire from US for so abrantie bit FBI contact FBI for what Ghana has a Ghana ni abrantie no yes scam wo na mo ka wo so yes scam mo contact say ye mi adoma July and a final ni beba say de ne beko akoma US for and answer ye de no be dai mo na mo yes ade we yo enti mo tie contact abrochire for say wo wo de hia wo ye Ghana ni abrantie ask me broni nti wo de na ekọ adenti wetimi contact o mo ama yamfa onu ko de ye dangerous no kana for that dey dangerous than abrantie we dey because no ni Ghana sika but kana for that ndc for mo se we di Ghana sika enti onu pomo ko na ese ka mo mani bre Sam George mo ese mo po na ese mani bre de ati de mani ese abra mo di mani ese Ghana youth so say o mo di mrofo ni sika enti mrofo ni meche Ghana for mrantie ne nko no we na o di Ghana sika no mo tete wo ese ka mo mani bre ye mama ni bring na kwa bia mo dey eye kan for water beba no mo ne beba
abutre ka de no kra esase free dada jo
kwa nyo no kwa po
na nsen kro ma sa twins too
enyo no kwa
so kra ka
yeti di coffee boat wo say coffee boat ana yeti nshaba kojo de shatawale ana twins die ana eye na abutre ka
so de dada jo
so
the same
thing enti sa vim no ani contract na mo manya ani vim na manya no wa brochire America multiple contact ye no onye te mama ono so mu tell say criminal bia bedi ho say de dem mo de abra mo no mo so mo fa ye de emre ye what as ye me de minim say me ntimi nchiro madwuma say ne mu si ye no but me the way o mo sha se e ma Ghana fo nya gidie bi wo mo send this for de kia ne ke ye ne so ye no ma ye de egu akwan mu ti Ghana fo nka ya no ntum ye nka ya koma nto ye yam na mo de kan for wiata eba na afi ayebo na soja na fe yante hwie bie mu no eba sana wasa mama ye gidie na di hyemu mu no ye hunu ba bia ye fanfa na saboti ye twesen pipi na enkofa kan ayi kan for ya tamra dia enya de yebesi ti send this for bibi o mo beye e de na ba mo de na ko gina da ka mo toto na no de a yes on best 4 years na wie na papa no nsi Ghana ha
se eno na omode eye policy we by a friend ora operation recover all loot but I am saying no dey encover kinu for reata.
Okay, I think say yeah, I don't even know the angle to tackle my sister's argument from, because say me lens I had so much to say, but I just want to be moderate about some of the commentaries now because say because why introducing our mommy as Sebio an MPP person?
Just a panel.
Dizzi wait.
Political analyst. On standing for Amanyuku. Yeah.
Obi a chena dwen.
Sure.
E what topics na e wo.
Yeah.
Ain't your video no you talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't talk about mine.
Yeah.
Enti na okasa mi nra wudie mu no. Enti me dey the way me see hu die koso na me neka.
Ana work.
Enti sa won so
understanding for
No, I'm not saying it's
a mama say the kasa mo political party.
No, that's not what.
Enti say na work say.
Nyabotre.
Mama say the kasa ma NPP ni wa introduce me amount say.
Nyabotre
ba. Political party.
Very good. That is exactly the point I'm trying to raise. Enti Nyabotre. So mama no see here, you understand.
That was introduction one.
Na me will say because who say me I know it's a political program.
Sure.
That's what I know.
Yeah.
And inti me kasa me mama commentaries no
based on
from a political angle. Ebia tomorrow or tonight offer me I'll have to ask some questions ebia a bit man direct because say the commentaries need be hana so can because how do we call it? Abutrika semna okan. You can do your findings. Abutrika issues that started 2023 nanado. So NDC as a government any interest be as say bi obabunu bi awa sorry a oye na djuma genuinely no say obi mefa ne nkonye dey enko maltreat no. That is not the purpose of why NDC buy. You talk about the man MPP. Sorry, NDC. So say okay say NDC buy na ya mem so mo nkwachichi man. Say bi metia legitimately me ye medjuma say metin baby. Me ba cho what you say. Ono so oye na djuma legitimately or tin baby. Also as a whole so oye djuma legitimately or to baby. And there's nowhere too wrong bit me than right that.
Yeah.
So if you feel say and okasa with her because baby am ra ho no say bi enkyere ya adwen. What you say, where there is law, ye near being Chiribia or enti say Bibia Bana say Emra Umna Obia full. They've been tracking the bootrika for about 6 years now. And no more dinechi. I can give you same for that you need that boat near Adio Makan. What you are saying. There are some international diplomacy between Ghana and the USA. Say okay, so now you're too emotional about it. You may throw away that relationship now and your money in one away. And me no kasa sisia obi anka sasa bi otafrache NPP for nemfo plane nkofa kenuforiata enye the embra, but we are doing politics. What we are trying to say is say those commentaries na MPP for ni be they feel say kenuforiata de ni kwan so banne ni kwan so bachena sa asem go for na on another bread they feel so bi Ghana ha na oye bibi na sa ankoye dia yentwe say ni pakro na se. That's the double standard we are talking about. Me pacho what you said 2001 2003 ya osafoma for no na ye mampani kofo ne financial minister or the finance minister or tena kroma ye adwuma owie no obi an finance anye den anka no me pacho what you say wan ko ba bia or tena kroma ya na ye adwuma eto asoma doctor akoto ebe ye adwuma ne bi eto asoma nipa bebre adenti na edu kenufori ataso class and makacho sa sama dance ni sa asam kro na ene yibi ya dance me pacho what you say what tena kroma ya to aba just 2 days to swear in a new president odwane and udwane o statement a odi dwane ne say you were leaving the country on health grounds.
Yeah.
And pomudini wo yes why yare. Me pacho what you say. And it is sensible. And there are people who chrome hand and another na mampaniku for time ye jeli omo abra na oxygen si omo so.
Okay.
Me pacho say Victor Salome ye jeli omo abra na oxygen si omo so. But ye ma kwan say den ko na kwahwe ho yare. Who yare so kenoforiata person of sham said that period nina. These are the basis of our argument. Entim komona yedi no enye so party bi na de kenoforiata eba. What we are trying to, because in Ghana no over 35 million people no as an NDC I wish me person can need to better so but a biribi be so ebi MPP be san so aba enti ne ya yankomodie na asa de ye show de kanufuri atai o chena bi MPP ba obaba kroma na sa nipa ne sa be man na kwanya so onye de o man be serve country no na the edition nsakwa yentima enye den amana account. So that is what we are talking about. So NDC ni interest bia so bia obi ye na adwuma legitimately na sabi obi amfane sanka sa nipa nji bibia. We are there to protect the interest of our 35 million Ghanaians or more kroma. Omunyina said the able leadership of John Dramani Mahama. So it is never an argument say NDC was trimupobi say ono bebunu bi nam ho ye na adwuma na yemfa kanufuri atama enti eno na machon. There's no point boni mienu bedan papada me pacho what you say. So that is my point.
Yeah, Mahama Yerga na boni video.
Yeah.
Was this NPP person mo ba ben mo this one ko fa yidiba. Wa anyo na kai. Yes, he said that ain't na meka say omo ni da so NPP for ko fa na ba. Omo nye o. NPP for no omo nye. What I say, they say, who can say, or Mumu Nanko Fanimra, because on person mobile bemoa, they will not do. Because the echoes to be a normal winning dada. And any mobile to send this for Quabia, or mobile for so mobile to me, and Sakano Sanye, and Yaki Saja Bang, special mosquito catcher Ghana for say, what the Yakano for Yata Beba. And then I move for cost no more Fanimra. That's
now because in a swabbing would
yes, because who catch a Ghana for say. What the neighbor, because what I say, because in him saying people before any woman, almost go find a map. It's the end of some about Bemu. No move took a task and show the prayer can say. Maybe I could dicken of a Yatawa. No about the catcher Ghana for say. Yanka come and toy him because why they what he can wanted in what the neighbor. Nothing until once more. Send him but what I say. And I can offer your towns or call because of so yari when Yane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you want say your vice president, tell Mammy Jane. Well, you are not and then coin. Send this if also didn't go abroche. Or coabroche, echo treaty no, then what on a waba. And Tinas would Jane, can no for Yata, the 1 year no say no cross a gun and sicker 1 1. You ask a yache because I gun a sicker, but you miss old Jane because you're president of the land, the vice, Yana de Quabroche. Ghana been you for be a no Johnny Quabroche because when himself hospital now, Wahana your papa, or moon treat 2 hospitals in a year. And a money machines papa do modiako your hospitals in Muntino. Yanya yanko woo. But on no more yari no matter play mu, no more quabroche. Minister Ben Ayari Wapa Hospital or Ghana. If you MP for the one nipa do say and a yari moko hospital or Ghana. When you know quabroche, it's in your politician na wayari quabroche. When you know Mukobi, ya two of our your vice or koi, your bompers and the 1 ton waba. Enti yes wo dwane e politics ni yeye but wo nwane am praying say sikana wa edai e hye ne to no say na ye ka no Ghana benya ne ye nyanso betinye si schools e betinye ma Ghana so so akonanim eno ne ye hia
okay eno ne ye hia me de da me kan se ora no operation recover wall loot no se echi binum e wa ha de a ene en cross border na enkoche kinoforiata emfa nemra se sa na tie de ene na ka obi a ye be frɛ no abesebese na no bia nka sa nipa no e wa akwanyen se nko no nsutu kwan no no so kɔbɔ no ho sesen e wo baabi it's operation recover all loot no said the binum AC can it is alleged say a scam no says mo omum pese e be scam ne dia omum fucking oforiata emra o what bi e wo ho ana yenkɔyanim dia na cut CEO suspension as a strike no more resume strike no sa some issues na above form na enra ana kwabna minta kando okowura parliament na somebody ato one say the CEO himself accepted he was wrong and apologized before me and other officers asema eye kwabna minta kando abeka no say eye cat CEO no ono agene fun so otum said the woye no entwaye into Wapana Chow, any other officers, no. And I was even expecting say, Sa Chow Pawinka, or Mama Press, no, Emrem, na ye was a so, as some of them in Takando, Wokano, a no cray, and I said, Yano cray, Yanko, na Yankuti Nimra, if we are about to see you for discussion.
Issued a policy direction in the health sector that no facility should turn away emergency cases. And His Excellency added that even if the life of the person must be saved on the ground, we should do so. That was a policy direction. And when the president speaks, it's a policy that the minister must implement. Mr. Speaker, let me put on record that nobody, absolutely nobody in this country has the right to close any portion of a public health facility without the consent of the state, in this case, the minister. Nobody has the right to close any portion of a health facility without the consent of the health minister. Mr. Speaker, let me take you to the act that establishes the teaching hospitals. Section 36. Section 36 clearly establishes that whatever the minister will say or direct, the board shall apply same. So the decision of the minister is not subject to the review of the board. It is the decisions of the board that is subject to the review of the minister. Mr. Speaker, in this case, I invited the CEO and I inquired whether what he has done was not contrary to the position of Mr. President. Mr. Speaker, the man admitted and apologized before me and other officers. Mr. Speaker, in order to send a clear signal, and punitive actions are meant to serve as deterrent. Mr. Speaker, we then proceeded to direct the board to allow the said CEO to sit aside for 2 weeks and then investigate the PRO. Mr. Speaker, is this a decision?
Okay, now just in some way, and I health minister Kwabena Mintakando or the Atuja, Mamenko, a NDC communication team member, a year at Chiamehene, eho na on to Asumami. And some of Kwabena Mintakando, Abekano.
Dave, I think it's a complicated story.
Okay.
I have two minds in the what's I deal with me.
Okay.
I'm coming from two angles.
Okay.
I think the CEO was quick to act, and I also think the minister was quick to act.
Yeah.
And say that is my early submission. Me when they say me no mo yeah in terms so.
Yeah.
But notwithstanding no na almost obia so ye de beboa ama Ghana ye ho ayede ahihi. You say hospitals are essential facility. It provide essential services said the Ghana say ye ho dodo ya e ho na ye run it to.
Yeah.
And you all know say we don't have in excess hospitals endorse Okroma, and that is why aban bia ba or personal hospital facilities media the council that it can be zona into me okwada so anya hwekra no me a nearby teaching hospital and as a hospital can see be a bemi, so I may not rush to Confanoche and as any big hospital available into almost services no more providing anodin. And to say according to say the minister in statement in the or CEO ne say who say Confanoche emergency night I fool. And on only nyansem as a CEO no running the daily activity of the facility no or closing.
Okay. And
which is something I also have a different mind and also opinion about it because you run under some leadership. About what you say. And for us we CEO no somebody appointed you. You have a board. Confanoche our board. About what you say. Our board me assure say so because emergency nas wenyam panda so nas onyan kwa ebe better than say ye better emergency ni mu na sa nipa kro ne be dey ebewu.
Yeah.
About what you say. So once again a critical thinking and so if for nothing you needed to consult leadership. Omo dey adwuma ne den e hye won sa you are not the first Confanoche CEO, definitely you are not going to be the last CEO of Confanoche. Enti me sure say what here as a host say obibi enkoye wa ha da bia ete be hu so sorry onti bibia ase anu ade wa sorry onfa openye de enye bibia enu ti na me sha ase me say na me o two opinions say obi a mistake ye man quickly hu say mistake now why unfortunately for us I don't have any data a chese ni mistake ni ebi adi nipa ba akwa na mienu bia den akwa asama. So what yes so on the same breath the minister too could have also consult president and sana or sakena said you no expect say ye be bona mane no the way he was speaking it, the immediately say be a consultant president. Yeah. But I think it's a beautiful mistake. A course. What we need is say a worker a caution for us. A more reason why I was say we are any affair military hospital near then ye be in terms of the bear ye new animal sankasa problem any see me pacho what you say there's not a single day Obin fan yadi enfin carryemba can say how do we call it confanoche and there's not a single day Obin fan yadi enfin jache pram so any contents emma confanoche and if the area is operational after operational sir discussion ye krebe it will not be relevant what you say so I think sometimes pressure about as leader you may be tempted to take decisions be say ekoya yabebo about ankoya I think that people are going to criticize you. A perfect example the akoso confirm and no can and my doctors and said that be ye see wo nachi ye hu said in that situation here but my justify say a better so be obi of floor man nya nkwa dance so better facility no de yare akofia ide akwa so both sides ni nyina no they have a point but I also feel said asanso be opportunity am I say your hospital facilities I can real my no we need to speed things up so that such mistakes no you bet me avoid it. Okay, all right, meda was my memra Ohima Benz the class in the charming queen we are na ya fa afre for be enumbi aka home because I can 10 minutes na ya sorry Ohima
okay meda say ya kasa bebre
yeah
na issue we buy so you deliberating on na me de kakra me hu ewo Ghana ha say ye politicians na ho ne say most times no mo twa ma problem ba ansa na ya bekasa ho ansa na o ma bekasa ho
okay
oko confirm no che am so mo start projects bi kra bibire wono mo nwi bi
yeah
o mo complete na mesre asem na ba obi e kanede NPP di namfa NDC di namfa na the solution ni dey me sasem eba ade ba ko a eya na medwene ho pa na ipomasi bre
okay
enye asem na aba sesi a na ye ka no because me study ehunu say ye mpanyifo no asem di ba ye behuru ho sa na NPP na waso en asem wesi ya NDC benya daje pa ye propaganda ni ye they say the NPP for esi when this time o mayiro mo ye propaganda o mo be ni say yan so ye nya solution
okay
ye tumu se kwan bi da baby e kwan ni ye kwan a accident sisi wo so ye yawe o ye mpe solution this say accident say mani pra wu bo ho na ye press conference wo so
okay
ni nya no ni ye hia ye mpanyifo no ye sere wo mo ade na baby esi awie because me crafty say wo me ti bi kura ba kosam da say hospital ya ma atum ensi we ba to ati say mo nim say efa ni padudu say ya eni papa ho anopa awie nu na dwe da suo mu no ede na mo ye enti anu nko na mo go a mo di si wo no mo twa say ebeye ma mo matum na ho aba asem ana dabi enti na dabi ya na brabo bi ebo bia no wo ko tro se mu kro na yankopon de yetoto abo ntete aho say yensu nyansan firi ni ho tetia e make provisions and tetia to ne no ma na samba what I say enti mpanyufo this time no mo make sure say on be set up and this ni NPP ni nyina no mo nya politics asem be beba no nya bibia de de politics we ya ni ngwasesam the fact say esi when this time no nti no yen crucify NDC for there be enya de papa aya ni ngwasesam enti mo make sure say the esi no on be solution to see one am suspended no anyway enu no nyansa bi anim
okay
enyansa bi anim because the meaning nukurani so wo de hye pa ne me na say wo de makọ na wo hwe problem pa na ye de matofom wo hwe me situation ni ye de matofom ni ye bo metra
Kontai Honorable Jelansu Mensa Echina Yanto Abaman as Deputy Treasurer for the Kwadaso constituency ne bibia anya Miami boss 50-50 music
okay
and also ba as constituency organizer
okay
and afima minchia wamase NDC fo nyina omo coordinator friend no Sami Jemfi
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm in okay.
We are quite a sister.
We junior is a
yes, my main chair, no, see, Panamin chair, Patrapa, Gideon, and Nayane, Sofu Joshua. Now, me fast the PSA, so my honorable MC, oh, Papa.
Okay.
Come your papa, the honorable CBS here then.
I don't know, I can't, woman has me, yeah. All right. Okay, but it was the classy and the charming queen.
Let me near my nigga say, and this if I do mudo change people. Mate. We are sitting, and yet one is so praising.
Okay.
I saw more be praising.
And she come for
and she know where and come for no.
Debbie.
Who
has some boy? You also agree, say, MPP for Debbie. So, Cassam boy, you
say, NPP for Arjun would not sing with you. No. That statement is not making it, and may make us say, and chilling come for no.
Yeah.
It is a wow, yeah, do my partner, wow, you on your man. Or my mom, or my name on the
man of one, I can't make an
and on a walker, by me, Yantes, and see, the Obia can be a can.
Okay.
But decision in a bit trap, I buy a president a time I saw. Well, sorry, no.
Okay.
And none in here.
Okay.
I'm praying, say, your background of politics more, nipper about what the politics etchy. And the I started from assemblyman, I by a president. Will be a team free a president of the land.
Okay.
Ain't no messer say. Obet me here and no me. Now was serving Ghana so many years, our politics. Or did the public will be after be no town.
Okay.
It is a no macoya. The time on the Suria and Pocrano. Why we know what teacher? You bet me make references. You better make you into the reference, but say be good, say be bad. A Gina so see and yet Nyanson in Mudiano and in a chili baby. Name a Jumapa. I will be a now be corner. And then I am money by Chambi, a woman, why a money bar. A better say President John Dramani Mahama by you. Another don't quack for the by you. What time we are there Ghana shells are there, you know. And the me who send a wild Junimusi dog, and ya kumapa. Any mudia or what the bedi were minus so. And yes, what do you say? Woman, we are dear chain will be our Biancasa, and any politicians.